Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make money with no businesses in GTA 5 online. I managed to find the better microphones, now I'm going to use that from now on. First thing I'm going to be going over today is how to make money with the heists in GTA 5 online. To do this first thing, it will require a high-end apartment. So if you have one already, that's absolutely fine, just stick with that, but if you haven't got one, I'll show you how to get it right now. So the first thing we need to do is go onto the internet on our phone, go to money and services, go to dynasty8realestate.com, view property listings, and high end, and the map you need to click on this one here, I think it is, Del Perro Heights apartment 20, it's 205,000, and purchase this one. This one I say is the best because it's one of the cheapest high end apartments. So after you've purchased it, it will appear on the map, just here. I'm in it now, but obviously you can't see it, but it should be a little picture of a house. The apartment also comes with a 10-car garage, but we don't really need to worry about this right now. So at the apartment, you just go to the entrance here, walk into this. And now you're in. If you're already in your garage, there's a lift here, and you just walk into it. And you appear in the same place. Also, you do have to be ranked 12 to start these heists. So for the heists, you need to go into this room here. And this is where you begin each heist you do. However, if you are new to this, you should get a text from Lester. It will appear in here. And after that, you go out, and then you should get a call from Lester after a little while, but you have to stay in here. So you should have a guide to go to the warehouse, but I'm just going to take you there anyway. And sorry I forgot, you do have to go to Lester's warehouse, he says that in the call. So Lester's warehouse is just here on the map, just there. And then you should have to go into this store, and Lester will talk to you in the cutscene. After the cutscene with Lester has finished, then go back to your apartment. When you arrive back at your apartment, you should get one more call from Lester. When you're in the apartment, a H should have appeared on the map, in the heist room, then you go in there, and you can start the first heist. So before you do the actual heist, you do have to do some setups, and I'll show you how to do those now. So first you click the button to go onto the planning board, then you select the setup you want to do. Then you can change different settings for things. So difficulty, you can change that from easy, normal and hard. Heist clothing, you'll be giving the selection in a minute. Then outfit customization, that's from the selection, so just keep it as crucial choice. And heist clothing, you can also do player saved outfits, so that's just the outfit you have on at the moment. And weapons, you can purchase different ammo for it, you can choose which weapon you want. Purchase super heavy armor, that's really good, it takes quite a few bullets. So after this, click confirm settings, then change matchmaking to open, it's already like that for me. Auto invite, make sure that's on, like that, and you can start inviting people to your heist. If you have friends, if you don't, well first of all sorry, but if you do, go on my friends playing GTA 5, or from friends list, then go back. From last heist, so if you've done a heist already, you can invite the same people back. From current session, so the session you're in the moment with people in there, and party members, people in your party on console, PC, or yeah. And if you've joined players info, so the people who've joined, you can see them here. You can either kick them or mute them, those kind of options. And clan invites, keep that on because then other people can invite, they're in your game. Then just hit play and you'll be in. Another thing, when you go on skill matched players, just keep spamming this and that will invite people quicker, but make sure you've got auto invite and matchmaking on first. If in the settings section you've done from selection from the heist clothing, you'll be brought to a screen in a minute after you hit play, and you can choose the outfit that you want. In a minute after you've hit play and changed your outfit and things, you'll be able to change people's cuts, that's the amount of money people get from the heist, and also the job in it. So when you do these heists, you should automatically get 50% of the cut, so that's half of the money. But obviously you can change it so you can get less or more, but people might leave if you give them a little bit less of a cut. But yeah, they're really good ways to make money. You earn about, I don't know, $100,000 each time, at least. But in the third, fourth and fifth heist, you definitely earn a lot more. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is the jobs that you can do. So when you go onto the map, you should see you have this big S here, that's Simeon, and then Gerald, which is a G. So when you go over to the S or the G, you see this little circle here, go into it and then click enter. So this brings you to a place where you can either be the host for the missions or you join someone else's mission. So you can change the settings and things, and then you can invite people just like normal heists. These missions are pretty simple, they get you a little bit of money as well, between 10-20 grand usually. They are also quite fun to do, but they can get a little bit boring after a while because there are only 6 of them, so they keep repeating themselves. So the Gerald missions are quite similar to this, but the style of them is a little bit different. Because these missions are really short, if it's 2 times or 3 times money in RP, they can be really good. You can get like 40 or 50 grand. However, the money in RP thing, like a double, triple, doesn't really happen that often, but when it does, it's amazing. But these aren't actually the only jobs you can do, there are quite a lot more. You can find the other ones by going to options, into online, and jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and these are all the ones you can do. So you can try each category out yourself, but personally I really like the races and stunt races. I think they're really fun to do with people, and if you win you get a decent amount of money. I mean, if you keep doing them constantly, which are really fun anyway, you get a lot, like really quite a lot. However, those are just the Rockstar created ones. There are actually loads more just made by people. So now I'm going to show you how to access these jobs. So now on your computer, you're going to need to search up the Rockstar Social Club, then click on that website, and now you should be here. So now you can click on Games, where the arrow is pointing to. Now click on Grand Theft Auto 5, then GTA Online. Then click on GTA Online again. And now your screen should look something like this. So now you can choose or search the things you want to do. Once you have found what you want, click on the playlist and click Add to Game. Once you've done this, you have to restart your game, otherwise they will not appear. So the next thing you can do to get money without businesses is a VIP work. To get these you have to go to the interaction menu, then CEO, and then VIP work. They are all here. So this is me playing a headhunter mission, and they're quite simple jobs. But the enemy's aim is absolutely incredible and it's really difficult to get away in the car. So I would recommend using an attack helicopter for these missions. Try to use the helicopters for other VIP missions as well. But as you can see, you can get a really good amount of money for these jobs. Now the final things I'm going to be showing you is a Terabyte and Mobile Operations Center jobs. So first let's talk about the Terabyte. So the Terabyte is arguably better than the MOC just because you get a little bit more money. But some of these missions can be a little bit boring as they can require some long drives. In this mission we have to locate a robbery and you have to look through each bank to see where it is. The annoying thing is that sometimes the bank is up in Palito, and I think we know that is just a bloody boring drive. But luckily for me this one was only up in Sandy Shores. So now I had to take out the bank robbers and then steal the gold for myself. So the things I had to do here are pretty easy, and the difficulty is quite similar for the other Terabyte missions. But since these are quite short, they can get quite boring if you keep doing them constantly to get money. But at least there are multiple missions and sometimes they can be in different locations. So the MOC missions are a little bit different. You actually start them like a proper heist or job. and just like normal, you can invite people or change different settings for the mission. So there are multiple missions to do in the MOC, but here I did one where I had to defend some planes while they're taking off from the police. So I would say the missions here are actually much more fun than the Terabyte missions. However, the pay for this is not really that good. So in the MOC missions, you would usually get between $10,000 and $15,000. It's not really that good pay for what you actually do. But at least this is something fun to do when you're bored, and also you get a little bit of money for it, even if it isn't that much. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you found this useful. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.